What's up, everyone? Welcome to Vibe Fusion X, VFX if you don't know. And on this early Monday morning, happy Memorial Day to y'all. You know, I don't know. I'm not really no holiday person. So y'all might catch me throwing up a post in the community section, you know what I'm saying, representing the holiday that I'm liking or some shit. But for the most of it, don't be surprised if I don't. But let's jump into what's going on. Let's pop it on these airwaves out here. So this is what I come across. Y'all see that? So that's why I'm at now. Right. Comedian jail, clerk shot, and more. This is just a child. Like, we finna get into this. Cause I'm like, what? Ha, who? Child. Matter of fact, I'm finna just put this right. I can't move my screen right there. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Just look at the nigga back. Yeah, domestic violence is no joke. Let me stop. Let me get that clear. Domestic violence is no fucking joke, and you have a lot of victims out there who are afraid to come forward. It is not a laughing matter. It is no joke. Let's get that straight. It's really nothing to be played with. 2, highly inappropriate. Yes, I was laughing, but look at Ha. Look at this. Look at him. Damn, Carlos. Carlos. Damn. Let's get into this, y'all.
And a woman playing dead to keep from being killed.
So we finna watch the news, y'all. Let's watch the news because we want to see how Davis' name come up in this.
Not her life. She says her ex-boyfriend opened fire on her home. She tried to dodge, but was hit several times. But her fiance.
My husband like they gonna show like 3 stories before they get to him. Alright, so y'all hear that thunder out there?
He just started.
Oh, there he go. I done found his ass.
15. It was. Ha Davis is behind bars for no laughing matter here. He is accused of domestic violence. The Detroit native, whose real name is Carlos Davis, was arrested by Utica police on Friday. Investigators haven't released any additional information on the victims. They don't know much about the circumstances. Davis is being held in the Macomb County Jail on a $5,000 cash surety bond. All right, time for us to talk a little weather now. Our meteorologist.
It's always a pleasure to be here. Show you the best properties available on the market. I normally say we have access to all these things.
Oh shit, she saw her husband on fire. Then she look just as calm and cool than a motherfucker. No, I'm talking about the bangs though. Look at that shit, boy. Them bangs symmetry and all like damn. Bangs look good than a motherfucker, girl. She knew. She would look at that. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I just so happened to went back too far and saw this, but damn. Bangs on point, girl, bitch. Okay. She was like, yeah, I saw that nigga up flame. Bitch, snap my fingers and a spark of flame. Okay.
However, she was sentenced to life in prison without
life, bitch.
So
and it's something to say, hold up.
Davis is behind.
It's something to say, cause that fire shit, man, when you set motherfuckers on fire, I ain't even gonna lie. That shit, that's some cold ass shit. That's some cold, dark shit when you set somebody afire. Like, I can't imagine. I really can't. Far be it for me to say a slight story time here. I don't know, I make it into some story times because I got some interesting stories, interesting things that I have seen either secondhand, personal experience or secondhand experience, as in I just have to be in the presence of some shit that was just like, what the fuck? But to take it in for a little short story time before I let this haha shit roll again. My mom, a good friend of hers. I'm not gonna say best friend. My mama had a lot of friends. If you call them that. Me, I call them bitches wolves. But you know. But she had a homegirl that was married. And I knew them, right? Like, they used to come by my mom's and they used to sit and chill and universe. Uni? and you know, they was, you know what I'm saying, they was married and all that. I knew they kids and everything. And when I tell you, I was shocked. Me and my mom was completely shocked out of the blue when she received word, like, I think from her homegirl's mom. She received word from her homegirl's mom that her husband had shot her a 5. Like, he had shot her a 5. Child, I don't know all the details of it. The only bits and pieces I got from what my mom told me, I think he caught her cheating. I think he caught her cheating on him, and he shot her ass a 5. I don't know. I want to go back and say my mom also was like, I think my mom knew she was cheating. I think my mom was very well aware and knew she was cheating. But my mom was upset and she was like, he finally caught her, and he had to set her a fight. Child, she lived by the grace of God. She did. But I was just like, he wound up getting locked up because they had to, it was on the news. They were looking for him and shit. They found him. He locked up. But not before he fucked her up. But this is, and mind y'all, I'm telling y'all this is probably like 15 years ago type of thing. So, but yeah, that fight shit, like, let me tell y'all something. You can't be out here playing over people like that. But let's get into this. I'm finna rewind and let y'all replay this. HaHa Davis, Carlos, you out here moving like this. Look at him. He look like a skit right here. He looking like, man, I can't believe this shit done happened. Say, Carlos, how the fuck you get locked up, nigga?
Behind bars for no laughing matter here. He is accused of domestic violence. The Detroit native, whose real name is Carlos Davis, was arrested by Utica police on Friday. Investigators haven't released any additional information on
that nigga, his mugshot looked like a goddamn skit.
Davis is being held at the Macomb County Jail on a $5,000 cash surety bond. All right, time for us to talk a little weather now. Our meteorologist.
Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. How this whole tripping, DVing, sad situation out here. It doesn't matter your status, don't matter your fame or your don't matter your status or your fame. And you out here moving like that, putting your hands on other motherfuckers and shit, that shit ain't cool. That part, that shit ain't cool. I wonder, did the thunder pop get caught in the video? Because if it did, it's gonna make an awesome soundbite. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. We, as somebody who done watched your content and is subscribed to you on one of my motherfucking channels, I know I'm subscribed to you. I'm disappointed. It should have never came to that. You got way too much going on to be sitting here getting caught up in some DV shit. My nigga, you should have just left. That's all it come down to. You should have just left. I don't give a fuck if it was your shit or not. You know how this shit go. If you is in a volatile relationship or you happen to find yourself in one of those volatile arguments, fucking leave. Literally just come back and center yourself and be like, you know what? I'm just finna go for a walk. I'm finna go and hit a block. Do that shit. Because people is losing their lives it's too many people out here getting killed over dumb shit, over domestic shit. Man, if that bitch don't want to be with you, let that hoe go. And I'm talking about, when I say bitch, I ain't talking about no female, I'm talking about male and female. If that bitch don't want to be with you, let that motherfucker go. God damn that shit. Most people be acting like they scared to be by their goddamn self. The very thing you afraid of is the very thing your ass need to do. The fuck? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. And I will see y'all in the next one.